Wait.
There you go, Landon. Oh, what filter is this? You didn't show me this.
This is the ghost filter.
That's that ghost.
Yo, get bounce on Landon.
More bounce in there?
Try to walk in more.
Oh, we gotta shoot all this as well. Yeah, this is great. This is fucking great. Jakob Owens, you motherfucker.
And roll camera, speed, set.
This is how I feel about it. This could not be more ideal for, it checks off all the boxes.
Right.
Quiet street, next to city property,
Right.
huge private gate, not that many neighbors,
Right.
close to Tom,
Right.
has a duplex, so the kids are not disturbing anything, and I don't have to feel like it's unsafe for them
Right.
to be there. We could probably run productions a little bit later into the night because we don't have neighbors like
Right.
that. I think that this will make more money than Honeymoon is making
Right. Well, yeah, I think so.
because that
too.
pool is so unique.
Well,
and
the
so
uniqueness of the pool, the house, and it is a house. Like, you can always charge more for a house. Like, we could charge more than $125 an hour there, but like at the current Honeymoon spot at the warehouse, we can't really charge more than that. But we have this house, and we can charge $200 an hour, and people wouldn't bat an eyelash.
Or we keep, I mean, it's a 3-bedroom house. The main house is 3 bed, 2 bath. Maybe we make one of those rooms the hair and makeup room. You know what I mean? Because we don't have that, and that's such a desired, sought after thing.
Yeah.
We don't have to change the infrastructure. We might paint a couple rooms,
Yeah.
see if they'll sell the furniture. If they don't, cool, we can furnish it. But it'd be nice to not have to think.
What was the other one we were looking at? Price wise, was it
2.1.
like 2.1?
1.7, and I do think this one is better.
Do you think the guy from New York's just thinking like, oh, it's going for 1.4, I want to come in and see it? Like, but if we just go high, like it could
Well, here's the
just
thing.
shut it down and be like,
She may tell us don't offer 1.7. She may tell us offer 1.6. But what I want to say is 1.7 is my absolute cap. And if they take it, then I feel like it was meant to be. And if it goes above, then it was not meant to be for us.
gotcha.
What do you think about that?
That's fair. But yeah, I mean, I agree. It hits every single box.
We do not.
Styles, look, size, location, privacy.
Uniqueness,
Yeah, all the
separation for the kids.
everything.
And here's another way to make money. Airbnb this unit on the side.
On top of it, yeah.
On top of it.
I'm down. So what did you just find this morning?
Our next investment property in LA.
How'd you find it?
I get notifications for a certain area in Los Angeles. I'm not going to say where because I don't want somebody to snatch it. And a notification went off when I was walking in the door. And I said, this is it, baby.
But what's the dilemma here?
It's probably going to go into a bidding war. So our realtor is going to see it exactly in an hour from now. It's 12. She's going to see it at 1. And she will pull comps to see what we should offer because we're trying to buy it before it hits. Well, I guess it's technically already on the market, but we're trying to buy it before it does the open house on Saturday.
Oh, that's the open house?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hit the market 24 hours ago.
Offer. Take it off the market right now. Here's our offer. Take it off.
Take it off, baby.
So it's official. I've got the bank paperwork right here. Our new bank account is opened. Our LLC is formed. And actually, this is the first time we ever formed an LLC this way. It was so extremely simple and easy, and it's something we're going to talk about over on the Creative Entrepreneur online, which is what we just set up the bank account for. Is, you know, A to Z, how to start and run your business, sell products online, digital marketing, sell, you know, get an EIN number, all of that stuff. Just how to just create, start, run, operate a business for yourself, or even just a side hustle. Even if it's just a little side hustle and you got your main thing, like, we're just here to try and help, teach, show all of the different ways that you could be a creative entrepreneur. Or if you don't want to be a creative entrepreneur and you just want to be an entrepreneur. Anyways, this is getting too long-winded, but the bank account is set up. the EIN, the LLC, everything. We locked, we're good to go. It should be launching hopefully by, I think we'll just aim for the top of the next month, so like April. Also, this is not a paid product placement. I absolutely love these Alive drinks. They taste like cola or root beer. They have really great flavors, and they're infused with mushrooms. And if you know anything about me, like, I'm a huge proponent of functional mushrooms. I put it in my coffee, I put it in my smoothies. And so there's a little caffeine in here, not too much, but then some functional mushrooms, some good probiotics and stuff. And Tom's brother actually put me onto this, and ever since he's put me onto it, I just absolutely love it. So you guys should give it a try. And Alive, if you see this, sponsor your boy. I'd appreciate it. Want it? He said, I want to feed myself. He's just taking full fistfuls. Is that good?
2 hours till we're walking out of this door. Girl, you did it on purpose. Eat your food. Eat.
Where are we going?
Los Angeles, or right now, American Express Lounge.
And what is that?
So we can get some brekkie.
What is that?
That's a lounge we have with our credit card.
So this credit card that you get, we got the American Express credit card, but with that you get like all these perks and stuff. And at airports, American Express has their own lounge. So if you have that credit card, you can go into these lounges and there's like unlimited food and drinks and different things.
But you have to have the credit card in your name. So we each have one, but once you reach a certain spending threshold, then you can bring in one guest.
Yeah. So pretty cool.
Do you think we've reached the threshold?
What do you mean?
To bring in a guest.
I'm sure.
We have.
I got the pass. Yup. This is me right here.
This, free. This, free. This right here, free. These, all of this plate, free. Show the plate. It's all free. This whole bar, show the bar, please. Show me, free.
So that sucked. Flight canceled. Bad weather in Burbank. Couldn't catch a flight to make the meeting in time, no matter what other flight they put us on. So I'm now at the Prism Lens Effects warehouse. I'm gonna just work on some social posts and planning and prep for some new filters we have coming out. In the meantime, Chanel is trying to see if we can get a flight out tomorrow, and if the realtor will allow us to change the time and date to tomorrow to come out. Obviously, something that's just completely out of our control. So hopefully tomorrow we'll be able to get out there and go see the property. But in the meantime, I'm gonna work here at the Prism warehouse and just get some work done.
So somehow I ended up here.
I didn't let him off scotch-free. It's not the most expensive date he's ever had, but he wasn't getting off zero.
You know, we were a little saddened and disappointed by our canceled
We're
flight.
gonna try again tomorrow.
So we decided to come do a little spa day. So we're at the Global Ambassador in Scottsdale. About to get Phoenix. About to get a massage. About to get some snacks.
Lots of things sound good.
I know.
So anyways, we're here. Little relaxation spa day to cheer ourselves up. But we booked a flight for tomorrow. We're going back out tomorrow, right?
Well, I haven't decided
Not
if we're
yet.
going to try to fly again because the weather's supposed to be bad here and there, and I don't want to run into the same issue. Or my dad might potentially just drive us out.
That might work. Then I'll just stay Saturday because there's a big shoot coming up for Travis Barker's son that the DP reached out to me about using some Prism Lens Effects products on the shoot. So if Chanel will let me stay an extra day and
depends on if you buy this house or not.
We'll see.
It is 5:40 a.m. and we're headed to Los Angeles. We're gonna do a straight drive in, see the property, drive out. We didn't want to take any more risks with the weather. We could have booked another flight, but there was another chance that flights could get delayed or canceled again because the weather is just crazy in Burbank right now, like 40-mile-an-hour winds. So we're driving out. It's gonna be a long day.
Hi, come on, we're gonna get this house today. Let's do it. Let's get this house today. Here, let's see if we can get her to do it. Yeah, okay. You guys said wrong, so.
Big Mark joined us on the journey.
Hi.
Hey, how are you
Serene,
doing?
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Mark. Yep.
Pleasure.
This is our realtor, Serene. She's fly as hell. Look at her.
Hi, guys.
Hold up in the J's. And the...
Yes, ready. Look at my dad, just always being helpful. Look at him go.
Realtor struggling to get in the gate. I've never seen this before.
Working for that paycheck.
All right, we're walking down the carport driveway. Woo! Steep. Nice little private entrance behind a gate. Okay.
Wow.
Step down.
Yeah, that's where you almost ate it.
Yeah.
Washer dryer.
Oh, cool.
You like those lamps? Those are cool.
Yeah, it is. Wow, these people really like to read or they like to play
Yeah.
books? They like to collect. Creative.
Definitely.
Keep walking. Here is the second bedroom.
What are you doing, babe?
Pretty gracious size. Walking myself through video. Really massive closet in here. Let me turn around. Don't get my video. No, seriously. Go this way. This bedroom. There's very unique art in here. Here's the hallway back.
So freaking cool. So the agent was telling us he's hosting an open house tomorrow. He's already having people wanting to make offers sight unseen, which is kind of crazy. Maybe even a potential cash offer. So we definitely, it's gonna be competitive. Hopefully, if we can just make a good, clean first offer, you can just have them accept it, take it off the market. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Why do you feel discouraged?
Because I want this and it's going to be very competitive, which is why we're trying to get here yesterday to put an offer in to stop it from going to open house. And now it's going to open house. I got a million more competitors. Feeling discouraged. These people got cash out here.
Yeah.
But we have never had an issue, or we've always been the people, we'll take it as is. We don't ask for fixes. We just want the fucking house. Get out of our way. Get us
Right.
the house and get out of our way.
Well, that's what I alluded to, but I didn't want to tell them you weren't going to ask for anything because God knows what we're going to find.
Right. I don't want to say anything either, but how about minimal? We'll ask for minimal things.
Do you want me to hold it?
No, that's fine. There you go.
Okay, so what do you think we should come in?
I think we need to wait for the open house. I need to get in his ear again and send him a box of chocolates or something. And
I almost said something wildly inappropriate.
I know, I almost said it too.
Yeah.
So.
But it's 1395.
Okay.
Yeah. So right at one.
Yeah.
He bought it 132 or okay.
How long ago?
A year ago?
Oh shit, that's not my phone. That's not my phone.
Because there's no way the market went up that much.
Exactly.
In a year.
Yep. Exactly.
So she thinks offering 1.5 is competitive. If they even respond back.
But it just depends. So like, okay, he bought it in July of 2022 for $1,321,000.
Yeah. So 132. and he's trying to sell for 1.4 basically, so almost
Yeah.
75,000 more.
Yeah, he's basically just covering his commission and a little bit in his pocket.
Right, so he's basically kind of at a break-even cost.
Yeah, I
right
mean,
now.
he put down
How
payment. He
long
put like
would it-
20% down when he bought it, so obviously he'll get that money back out. But
Yeah.
Okay, but if we offer 1.5, how soon would you suggest closing?
I don't know if it's a fully underwritten pre-approval already. If that's the case, we could probably close really quickly, like as soon as we can get an appraisal done.
Okay, I'm gonna
My
call
concern is the appraisal, because like they're gonna look at the same shit. 1,321,000 in a year. Did it go up $400,000?
Right.
It's all gonna depend on the appraiser. You got 20% down. Do you have more money on top of that? And is the 20% coming from the HELOC?
No.
Mm-mm.
Do you have more than 20% in liquid that you would be willing to use? The
But she's saying she thinks 1.5 is
Yeah,
competitive.
that's fine.
as of today, this
Yeah.
moment,
Right.
I need to talk to. That's why I want to see what happens at the open house, and then be like, hey, you know, can you throw? Because I asked them, are you going to be pretty transparent about the offers you have, so like everyone has a pretty fair chance? Because some people just at some point aren't going to go that high, right? Some people at some point are going to be like, oh hell no.
Yeah.
But I was like, look, these buyers are clearly serious. You're not going to have an issue in escrow where they get through to the inspection and then go, oh, I want to cancel. These guys fucking drove here from Arizona at the drop of a hat with
Yeah.
their children in tow. So if you want a motivated buyer, I got one for you.
Right.
And
Right.
and I've sold them houses before. I tell you, like, they're not an issue. They've run their numbers. They know exactly what they want. When they find what they want, they come and they're like, get it now.
Right.
They don't fuck around. You know, they're not like tire kickers.
Right.
So
Cool. Well,
he's
yeah, I
gonna,
mean,
because he's
it's-
gonna get a lot of those because
Yeah.
of the way the house looks. He's gonna get agents in here just wanting to take videos, people just wanting to take
wanting
content.
to see it,
shit.
go see it.
Yes.
Oh, like that guy was playing the piano the whole time. I'm like,
He pissed
did
me the fuck off because first of all, we can't even hold a conversation. Like, this is not your personal space, bro.
Yeah.
Calm down. That shit's loud. Nobody can think.
He wants to show off, yeah.
Oh, that's 100% what
My
he wants to
ex-husband
do.
used to do that. It was so annoying.
Oh, I
With
also
the
would like to
guitar,
say,
and I hated what he played.
But it's like it seemed like he just wanted to come see the property to go play the piano.
no, but they're not
Exactly.
poor. She's a screenwriter and she wrote a very big
How do you know
Lassie.
that?
Lassie. You remember Lassie when we were
Lassie?
kids?
How do you know that?
She wrote that. I heard her talking.
Really?
Oh,
Girl,
nice.
I'm nosy,
Okay, Lassie.
okay? I'm
Somebody
walking
fell
over
in the
like...
well.
So that lady wrote Lassie?
She wrote Lassie, yeah.
So
Or
she's
was
probably
one of the
still
writers.
Yeah, we
getting
had a whole
royalties off
celebrity
that.
sighting.
Yeah. Sure did.
So in a very twisted turn of events, I am now staying in California with Tom because super last minute, literally as we're like leaving town, while we were eating food at that restaurant, I get a text from a good DP friend of mine who's shooting a music video tomorrow and wants to use the handheld ghost effects filter on the shoot. And fortunately enough, I just sold one of our last ones, which was my personal one sitting on my desk, to a DP here in LA. So I'm going to grab that filter from him, meet up with him, grab it from him, use it on the shoot tomorrow, and get some cool promo material behind the scenes of the filter in action, but also now the crew, Taylor, the DP, and for this music video for Mod's son and Travis Barker's son, they'll get some really cool trippy and camera effects because that's what Mod's son wanted. And my family is now driving back to Arizona, so.
And we randomly shot a video for Mod's son back in 2015. It was one of the strangest sets I've ever been on.
It's very true. So twisted turn of events to end the day, or yeah, to cap off the day, and yeah, we'll see you on set tomorrow.
Had to make a quick pit stop at
This is-
Tom's.
This is the LA version of the breakfast buzz. It's called Ice Nola from Blue Bottle.
I got the hot one this
Once you
time.
pop, you don't stop.
every time before we go do something creative or down at his office, or right now we're meeting Julian, actually one of our Prism Lens Effects affiliates, ambassadors, and people that does a lot of stuff for us and with us, to sell him one of our red Komodos that we don't really use anymore. And so quick pit stop, off we go.
Every single time Tom brings me here, he's got something different going on in
I think
here.
you'll like this newest.
The new tweak of the week.
So I had to move all my stuff over to here. So I basically have, here, I'll turn on some lights so you can
Yeah,
see.
yeah, it's good. It's a vibe. This is where so much of our different courses and stuff for Tropic were shot at. Yeah, product, just so many, it's hard to even, yeah, just so much stuff. And then back here,
You know, what do you think of the lime wash tweak?
Oh, nice. There it is.
But yeah, I was shooting
Line
that
wash
stop
tweak.
motion shit here the other day.
Tom just be learning how to lime wash walls now.
What you know about that? But yeah, look, I rigged a little like speed rail.
Above.
So I have like,
yeah.
I was like, what do I do with these keynotes? I was like, oh, I'll just kind of like make that part of this. So,
So
like,
you
I
ran
can
that
have, like,
ballast
a
up.
little top wash thing for this.
Sick.
But yeah. And I think I showed you this at one point. I just rigged all the ballast to one speed rail. So basically I can just turn on all the lights from like
So every studio or every light in the studio you now have rigged up
just
right
from
here.
like one pole, you know?
Love that.
But yeah, this is where I just recorded that little tropic thing, bro, which is great. So I can just drop this little partition. Dude, it's crazy. I feel like the internet has not seen my spot.
The behind the scenes.
One day. But yeah, I rigged up, I have like a 50-foot Mogami XLR, and it actually goes all the way up over to my computer, which has Adobe Audition. So instead of going to like a Zoom recorder,
Jeez,
I've done
bro.
like hour-long UGC videos, and then I'll look at my Zoom recorder and the battery's dead. I'm like,
So you wanted to
so I
mitigate
just
that.
hardwired it into like Adobe Audition.
Damn, and you got the monitor running up there.
So
on
if
top,
I ever
so you
need to
can
do
just
like a
tell.
little top-down tweak, I can like see.
Dude, the day that you have to move out of here is gonna suck.
No, that's what Jordan said. She's like,
Like,
you're
that
never
you've-
gonna want to leave.
Yeah, so for context, Tom also built this entire grid rig system above here. I mean, everything you see in here, he's done. So it's like, dude, if you ever have to move out of
I
here,
know. The dream is to have this in my backyard one day, but I don't know. I kind of like that this is all here. It's
Yeah.
like, you know, what do they say? Like church and state. It's kind of nice that it's just like separate.
Yeah.
Come here, get some work done, go home.
I will say from experience, having to work out of the house nonstop and not really have a place to go create and work like this, it's so hard. So I can imagine, even if you build this out in your back house, in your guest house,
I know.
there's going to be so many moments. Jordan comes in, hey, can you do this for Harley? And you have to like, I'm in the middle of recording a UGC, babe.
Yeah.
Like, hold on.
No,
And it's like, you get pulled away. It's like, there's just so many more distractions at play
Yeah.
when you're at home, even if you have your own little separate space.
The one flip side, it does take me about like 30 minutes to get here. So
Yeah.
I do kind of like lose an
Hour at the very least.
Not always 30, but it depends. So there's that.
No, it looks good. I like the new tweaks.
Come on up. Good to see you, man.
Say what's up to the vlog.
What's up, vlog?
Where'd your legs go?
Man, they're just some balloons.
I like the pants. They're great.
MTV crib.
MTV Chris pulling up to the barracks right now because we just built a new set in here and I want to get eyes on it.
All right, welcome to my trap room. Come through. Here I've got a bed with no mattress liner on it, and
Sick.
my living room.
Nice.
But no, all in all, like
Yeah, it
the
looks
crazy
great.
thing about this,
It feels way more complete now.
no, it's cool.
Just-
And like all it really took was this carpet I went and picked up in Hollywood. Shout out Linoleum City. This I picked up. I think I'm gonna keep this one a secret.
Yeah, that's like
I found a
our.
vendor in town that still makes 1970s wall, like what do you call this? Laminate
Yeah.
wood paneling. So that one, I'm sorry guys, I keep under lock. But basically installed all of that.
And we
then
left
I feel
this.
like I just left this because I feel like
No,
this kind of still has a
100%.
really cool texture.
And how we did a lot of this when we built this room is we painted it and then you take black spray paint and just kind of at a distance, you know, kind of spray it, get close, get far, and let it kind of act as the dirt. And so that's black spray paint is what's called
Like scenicking.
scenicking. So we just kind of scenicked the room a little bit to feel like a dingy, dirty trap room.
But what's crazy is like this set, all in all, even with the renovations, has probably cost us under 2K. And this is talking to site reps who are here probably 3 to 5 times a week doing back-to-back bookings. Some people just come here for this room. So there is something to like if it's not broken, like don't fix it. Like obviously we did do a little bit of renovations to like maintain because you know naturally as things just get ran through. Like our last couch had so many holes in it. Yeah, I mean, if you're watching, like, obviously, as someone who's, like, maybe wanting to get into owning a studio location, like, it is definitely like your role as a studio owner to like just really maintain and try to like do what you can to preserve it. Because when someone sees the listing photos online, they're like already envisioning their shoot to look like that. And if those photos were taken 3 years ago and they arrive and it says like super crusty, dusty, and rusty, it's just not going to lead to a good experience. So yeah, we just went like boots on the ground and just rebuilt this, you know, and yeah, I mean, dude, I think
I
this
love
turned out really good.
just how jank this is too.
Well, crews go in there and just shove us
No, I
stairs
know.
in, so it's like for the crew who can't afford our stair rental, we give them a complimentary price. But I mean, the OGs will put in like an obviously like an Astera or like
for
a
sure.
Quasar. So.
Likewise over here as well. See, that almost makes more sense to me is doing that, because then we should have Eamon put a roof here. We have someone get ushered out. They go through that door, and then you do the scene where you have the
Because I'll
phone
show
scene
you
there.
what he built it, and I told you, bro, like he just needs to frame it in there. It literally is the table. It's the plexis already here, and he has the phones at his office. He sent me a picture, so it just needs to be assembled. Like it's all this.
So this is all this, but then he would paint it and everything too.
all like a concrete stone color, you know?
Then I think we just do that, bro.
Okay.
Yeah. We have the pieces for it already. Let's just build that out in there. Have him go ahead and just add this roof across here. Roof here. We can put a bank. One of these little like banks that's kind of in here.
Yeah.
One here. People can mount an Astera. Now you have a scene, like literally you could do a whole scene in here, jailbreak scene. There's like a riot, cell breaks out, or dude's ushered.
I think you also put phone here and here, because now you can do some stuff where someone's like, hey man, you gotta come bail me out. And like this is like now a little corridor.
Yeah.
You know?
So yeah, basically just pulled up to the barracks really quick just to tap in, get eyes on the property, and talk through what the next upgrades are that we want to make to the space. Because when you own a studio, you always want to be changing things, improving, updating things, and it's been a while since we've kind of built or done anything new to barracks, and so we have a bunch of new and exciting plans. Obviously, we just renovated the trap room, as you saw, but we're gonna really enhance the rest of the space and build some cool new sets. And so yeah, that's kind of what we're doing, and just planning, mapping that out.
Should we share the crazy barrack story that happened in 2020?
Which one?
How we got kicked out of the old spot?
Yeah, we could run it up.
All right, story time.
And this is a good lesson, just to be like, there's a silver lining with every situation, right? And it's, and at every point in my life where there's been like, fuck, like this moment, like, damn it, like there's always a silver lining. And so I think this is a great story to
So we got, I won't go into the details how we found the building. That's almost a story in itself, but we're inside the barracks. We got the keys in December of 2019. We probably dropped about 10K on Asteras, probably another 5 or 10K on like miscellaneous stuff. And then literally 4 months later, as you know, COVID hits, and we're like, okay, well shoot, you know, like what's good? And like that location already was really churning and burning, like right off the rip was already like cash flow positive, like making like 15 to 20K a month. And then all of a sudden COVID hit, and we were able to kind of pivot. We had like hand sanitizer, masks. What happened is the guy who owned the building was just like, yo, I don't like that you guys are doing productions during COVID, even though like we're trying to be as safe as possible. And on a whim was just like, yo, you guys aren't on a year to year, you guys are month to month. You guys gotta be out in 30 days. And we're like, well, what do you mean? Like we've built this whole business around this warehouse. He's like, no, I need you. I already have a new tenant. You guys gotta go. So we just like hit the ground running, looked around. I literally drove around for hours looking for like for lease signs, found a warehouse like 5 minutes away, doubled the size, tons of parking, and we've been there for the last 4 years.
Yeah.
But it was just like kind of like a crazy situation that we built this business and then just got rug pulled. Literally, like, I mean, that's the thing, you just kind of live and you learn. Like I probably would never go into a lease that's month to month and drop that much cash into something. Like I would definitely have like a written lease for like 3 to 5 years, which we have now. But it was a moment where like, and we were also in the midst of that trying to bring Prism Lens Effects to Arizona.
Yeah.
So it was just like, that was,
Chaos.
I look back at that, bro, that was like one of the craziest, and it was just
But
COVID.
we were so upset because we started this thing and it was printing money, and all of a sudden it was just like, you guys, you're out, you got to go. And like, it was very devastating, but in the grand scheme of things, it worked out so much better because the new location and building had more space. We could build more sets. There was more things you could shoot and do there. It just overall has
you know, had we not, I just can't even imagine not being in the spot that we are now. And looking back, it was a moment of like, dude, this fucking sucks. The world's flipped upside down, but it was like an actual blessing that this guy kicked us out.
I think you can see a lot clearer when your back is against the wall. Like when you have literally no other choice and you're being forced into a situation, it really forces you to like figure it out. And there's been multiple times with that location, with Tropicolor even, everyone like loves to be like, oh, you guys must be so well off. Oh, you guys got that Tropicolor Prism Lens Effects money. It's like, nah, like it sometimes isn't like that. Like sometimes it's like, dude, sometimes we're just dashing our pay just to keep things moving, reinvesting. So, you know, it's easy to think that, oh, it's all sunshine and rainbows. Like owning a business can be uber stressful. And sometimes these like back up against the wall moments where you're like, okay, let's freaking figure this out, forces you to like evaluate situations in a way that you never would have thought of before. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, story time. Salud.
Mine has a light in it.
What'd you get? It's got a light?
It got a light in it.
Why is there a light?
I don't know.
Panavision dripped out right now. What do you know about that?
We've got the secret toy box.
Hey, let's show them what's good, right?
All right. So we're about to pull up to set. Set is right over there. We got a little box of goodies here. We got some of the new stuff, but the star of the hour, the handheld ghost effects filter. And then we have a couple other new things, handheld solar flare, and where's the handheld linear?
Already feeling good now, dude. Pop nerds in the building. What's up, baby? How are you?
Good, brother. Good.
What's up, Tom?
Have you guys actually ever met?
I feel like you know,
Baby.
Decade
Oh, I haven't seen you in so long.
Taylor caught me up on everything you've been doing, bro. Sounds like you're fucking on fire.
Thank you, man. Thank you. This is my buddy Tom too. We actually,
man.
I'm on.
yeah, he was on. Gosh, what video was it? It was
That we
at,
did for me?
Yeah.
We did Free Love.
Okay, yeah, and he
Remember
was
we
on
put
that
that
one
like
with me.
set on
Yeah.
your roof or something with
Yeah.
Real art school kid shit.
Yeah.
A lens that gives us a little blur is fucking great. So why don't we think about, if we're not being able to shoot the bedroom scene until 2:30, let's fucking grab some shit to have.
Dude,
Let's grab some shit. If we want to grab shit that's slated on the script, if we want to do that, we can do that. If we want to get some shit that's not there, that we're just like, dude, we're in this environment, let's do that.
So, are you gonna